this is another book haul. I have 11 library books to show you. I have actually read 2 of them already, and yeah, so let's get on. So first up is the 2 that I've already read, which are the last 2 books of the Lorien series. I don't know if that's what it's actually called. But it's the series by Pittacus Law, which started with I Am Number 4. So I read The Fate of 10 and United as One. So I've finished this series now. I Am Number 4 is the first book, is about a boy called John Smith who is an alien, and he has to move from town to town. Every so often he gets a mark burnt on his ankle. He's number 4, but there are 9 children altogether that came from another planet, and he's the 4th one, and 3 have already been killed by the I can't even say the name, the other aliens, and he's next. So it's his story, and with time it's the other ones that are still alive story. And like I said, I've just finished these two, so I've finished the series now. I really liked it. I was ready for it to finish because sometimes series can go on for too long. I think this is the 6th book, this one, so 5th and 6th book. So yeah. Okay, so talking about the last 2 books in the series, I've got here the first book in the series. This is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, and it's about an orphan called Alina, and she is, I don't know if she's destined to, but she's got to save the nation of Ravka that's covered, I think, by a impenetrable darkness. So I don't really know that much about this apart from that, and that's only just from reading the blurb quickly before I started this. But yeah, I'm going to read that as soon as I can. Next up is this is a thriller. It's called The Girl in 6E by A.R. Torr. The Girl in 6E is a webcam. Oh, what's the word? I can't even think of the word. She undresses for, sort of, so a sex website. So yeah, she does that. But that's not the story in itself. What the story is that she hasn't left this apartment for years. And she's also not killed anyone for years. She can't leave the apartment because she has the desire to kill people. But then this girl, I think, goes missing, and she thinks it's one of the clients that she has. And I think she leaves the apartment to find him and kill him. So, yeah, I thought that sounded a little bit different to what I usually read. But I do like psychological stories, so, yeah. Okay, so this is Take Back the Stars by Lucy Saxon. This Catherine is one of the lucky ones. She's a daughter of privilege, but she longs to escape. She escapes and joins a skyship called the Storm Dancer. So I assume it's something like a space pirate story. I like the cover. It's very pretty. And it's got a ship there, and actually it's a normal ship, so I don't know. But yeah, this sounded good. I saw it in Waterstones and I was like, I really want that, but I'm not going to buy it. I'll get it from the library if I can. And I found it in the library, so yeah, got it. So next up is another series. I don't know if this is a trilogy or if it's there's more books due. This is the Iron Trial, the Copper Gauntlet, and the Bronze Key, and I've got a feeling that the Bronze Key is the second book. These are, the series is called The Magisterium, and they're by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. From what I could gather, it's a bit sort of, it's magic, and this boy doesn't like wizards. He's been told to not trust wizards, but then he is sent to a school of wizards to become a wizard, and you know, whatever is, you know, happens, then it happens. But yeah, I thought this sounded good, so I don't know if it's a trilogy. I don't know if this last book will be the last book of the series or if it's a longer one. Okay, I think this is the last books that I'm going to show you. I think this is a trilogy. I'm not totally certain, but I think it is. This is A Darker Shade of Magic, A Gathering of Shadows, and A Conjuring of Light, and they're all by V.E. Schwab. From what I can gather, this is very magic orientated. There's 4 different Londons. There's Red London, which is full of magic. There's White London, that people control the remaining magic. There's Grey London, which is our London, and there's Black London that doesn't exist anymore. And this wizard can called Cal, can go from London to London. So, I mean, I've heard a lot about this, that it's really good, so I really want to read it, and I'm going to read it as soon as I can. So, yeah, I mean, I'm actually concentrating on reading the library books first, because obviously library books have to go back, and you can only renew them so many times. And if someone reserves them, like the reason why I read the last 2 Pittacus Law books, the I'm Number 4 books, first was because someone's ordered the last one, reserved the last one, so when I take it back, it'll go to that person. But yeah, I like the sound of this. At the moment, I am reading 4 books. I'm reading a editing book, which I am going to do a chapter by chapter book review of for fellow writers. I'm reading Replica by Lauren Oliver. I'm reading Ink by Alice Broadway, and I'm coming to the end of the audiobook Scythe by Neil Schulmaster. I do recommend them. So that's my book haul. I have been reasonably good this month. I have bought 3 audiobooks this month, and I've bought 1 physical writing book, and then I've bought a series which I said I was going to buy, which I'm waiting to come, and then Easter I will do an unboxing for that, because it's my Easter present. So yeah, so that's it. So I will see you next time, hopefully with more library books and not physical books. Well, they're obviously physical books, but books not bought by me, because I need to save my pennies. Possibly might have another book haul for you soon, because it's my eldest's birthday and she wants books and books and books, because she's like me. And so books have been ordered. I've got a package up there that's hers, so I suggested that she could unbox and I could film, and she's like, no, I don't want to do that. So I think there could be a chance that she'll be unboxing them, and then I will be showing them ones that I'm interested in myself, because obviously once she's read them, she can pass them on to me. So yeah, okay, bye.